Hey everybody, this is Kaboom, and in today's video I want to show you how to make a secret door. This is a secret hidden door that only you will know about and will allow you to get into a secret room where you can have your stuff hidden, or chests and different stuff like that. Now, I was struggling with this build. I spent several days trying to get this thing dialed in, and it was only until I got some feedback from Iron Geek and Red Danny in my live stream that I realized that I had been trying to make this a little bit harder than what it needed to be. And so after that, I brought their suggestions into this build, and I've come up with this really cool design. And man, I'll tell you what, I am so happy about this. Now, this is one of the designs that you can do, and I'll show you guys all the whistles and bells here in a minute, but look at that. You can't even tell. You can't tell which one's which. This is so neat. You can put this on the outside of a castle. This is kind of what I did in this one. Like if you wanted to have a really cool decorative pattern on the outside and then like one of them pushes in, people will look at this and be like, oh, that's really cool. And they'll never think to come up and check to see that there's a secret door right here. Also, let me show you the other one, my original design, which was going to be used in like a maze or in a haunted house. It's right over here. So this was my original concept. It has these little drop-offs that look like little broken up walls with concrete coming through. And if you see, you can't tell the difference. This is the coolest part about this. But so this one here, oh look, it won't move. But look at this one. Looks the same, but you come up to push on it. Ta-da! Secret door! So I thought this would be really cool to have in like a haunted house or in a base or something like that. But this is two of the options that you can take this design and build and move into. But let's go ahead and go back over to the beach, and I will show you guys how to build that there. And then you can take the techniques that you learn and apply them to whatever build you want to do. Also, if you do find this video helpful, please hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more videos like this. Be sure to check out the video in the description, which is by Haskins, who really inspired this design from his bookshelf design, which is also really cool. So be sure to go over and check out that video. Okay, so step one is you're going to want to make sure you have a smooth area to build this on. You can't build this on uneven ground or it will break. Unfortunately, that was one of the biggest problems we had, was the walls just shattering to pieces whenever you had something on the swivel touch another piece. And also, as a side note, you can also make this thing bigger or smaller depending on where you're putting it. So I'm probably going to work on a few designs that are going to look really cool that might just be like a smaller little area. But for this design, we're going to do this. I think it looks really cool. And like, imagine this on the outside of your castle, and then people are like, how do you get in? And you're like, let me show you. All right, let's go ahead and get started with this build. We're going to use the 12 by 12 by 12. We're going to put one there. And then we're going to put one here, which is going to be temporary. And then we're going to put one here. And then we're going to come over here and knock this one out like that. And then, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and add on. Okay, now we're going to grab a floor piece that is a 12 by 2 by 1. And we're going to put it right here and right here like that. That's going to allow the bottom piece to not be seen, the gap in it. This one here, no one's going to know because it's going to look like that. Now we're going to grab another floor piece and we're going to put this like this. This piece will get knocked out. It's just to hold up our wall at this point. Now we're going to grab a 2 by 16 by 12 like this. And we're going to move this in till it turns red. And then when it turns green, we're going to go back 2. And then we're going to come over. You see this edge over here on the right? See the gap? You're going to go 2 over. The reason why you're doing this is so that this has something to press against on this wall here. And then you want enough over here so that you have the same thing going on. So now we're going to grab our swivel. We're going to grab the free spinning swivel. And we're going to line the yellow dots up with right underneath like that. Then we're going to pull it out, and we want to put a gap. We need a gap between the swivel and the wall, because if you don't have that, it won't work. It's very important. If your wall's not turning and you are having issues, it may be because your swivel is hitting the wall. You also know there's a gap over here, a one little stud gap there. So always remember to keep that around your swivel. Now we're going to grab an interior wall, and the interior wall should line up right with there. And you see how we have that gap there? As the perfect height that we need. So you see how it makes that little lip there? That's what's going to allow this thing to spin. Now we're going to come to our floors, and we're going to put down 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, we got a little gappy there. Make sure that's there. Then we're going to grab our interior wall, and our interior wall is going to go right there, like that. Then we're going to grab another 6x2x1. We're going to come up here, spin that around, move it in so it's like that. Grab our swivel, and make sure our swivel is lined up with that swivel down there. So you're going to want to make sure that those are together and on. If they're not, you will have a problem. You can see the yellow studs are covered and the edge of the blue is off on the same side on both areas. Now this is the fun part. So be very careful. If you hit this wall at all with your person, the wall will go flying and it will slam into this and it will break everything. Now, it may take you a couple times building this to get used to it. So don't get upset if it happens. You'll get there. Trust me on this. You'll be like, "Oh, okay." It's just you have this habit of wanting to run into things, and that habit could cost you in this build. A lot of the stuff is fixable, but just a warning. We're going to take a large tire. We're going to put a large tire down right here. This is what the door is going to come to a stop at right here. If you don't have the tire here, it'll swing all the way open and it will hit right there and shatter into pieces. All right, now we got that in. Now we're going to knock this out, and your door is going to move now. So be very careful. Come over here. We're just going to push it open. The reason why we're pushing it open is so we can put more pieces on this door. If this wall is too close to this wall, it will snap together and everything will go pop. All right, so now we're going to grab this 2x16x12. We're going to bring that over there and we're going to snap it onto there like that. Now we're going to grab a 2x2x12 and we're going to put that on the edge here. So sorry about the rain, everybody. Like that. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to put one on there like this. Now this little lip here, this is what's going to give you the ability to open this door from the inside and close it from the inside. Again, be very careful not to hit this wall. Now we're going to grab a small thruster and we're going to put it about medium, halfway up the wall. Doesn't have to be exact, but about there should work. And then this one back here, this is very important. So this is where I was messing up. I was putting my thruster all the way out here and it was swinging the door so hard that it would slam into these and cause damage. So the best thing that you can do is start off by putting your thruster about right there and then working your way over. If your door is not closing, slowly, very slowly, moving them over this way until you find the perfect spot. Now here's another big shout out to Red Danny who said, hey, use one of these pressure plates because the pressure plate allows you to do a little more incremental movements with the thruster. So it's not quite like the switch where you just flip the switch and the switch goes. So you can come up, hit it, back off, hit it, back off. And this will allow your door to go forward at a nice, easy pace until you get it all the way pushed forward like that. And then you come over here. And as you can see, it looks the same. Well, except for the top. But we'll take care of that here in a minute. But this right here was the big W from those guys, Iron Geek and Red Danny. Now we're going to put another pressure plate down here. We're going to set this one to channel 2. Then we're going to set this to channel 2. And now we can use this to actually open the door from the inside. So now you got this going to open it. And then you got this to close it. But let's say you want to leave. Let's say you're wanting to leave. Well, now we're going to throw a switch right here. And we're going to set that switch to the same channel that this thruster is, which is 1. And then we can come over here, hit the switch, and run out. Bam! Door closed. And this is your new secret door in your castle. So let's go ahead and spruce it up a little bit. And do you see how fast that door swung? Okay, if you that right there, if you push this door this way, it will go that fast and it will shatter everything. So just be really super careful and make sure you close your door from the inside with this switch. And then over here, this switch will allow it to open so you can get out, and then flip this switch to leave. But we're gonna hold off on that because we're gonna spruce this up, make it look a little better than it does right now. I like to put these across the top. That way you can't see the top, like this top and this top. And then if you add a little texture to the walls, like I really like these right here. We're gonna need to knock this floor out though. You know what, actually, let's do these because we already did those other ones down there. So we do those. All right, so we got those like that. And then down here we need to put a floor in. And just make sure that nothing goes back behind this line. Because if you put this floor back too far and it hits this wall, it'll all get jammed up and could break on you. And the cool part about this is that if this was like a hallway in a castle, you could bring your normal floor or your hallway out from these and it would all look like one piece. It would be really smooth. And there we go. Now, this is, oh, let's just close it and take a look. And there you go. Secret doors. Secret, flush, beautiful doors for you to hide all your treasures, to add into your builds, to add into your scary hallways in this hunting month of Halloween. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please do me the biggest of favors. Hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more videos like this. And leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this build. And as always, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!